Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Hello, how's everybody doing here today? I hope you're doing well. And I welcome you to today's one gameplay stream of the day. Only one today. Reason being that later today I will be setting up the Christmas tree and decorations in the house with Kat and spending some time with her, which is a good change. We actually wanted to do this on Thanksgiving, but she was so busy, so tired from the day, working. And then we had a big Thanksgiving dinner, and after that, neither of us could do anything. We were in a freaking coma after that. So tonight we'll be doing all the Christmas decorating and stuff. And that being said, obviously that means no second stream tonight. So today's main gameplay stream here is going to be more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer. I played this last week. People really, even though I sucked at it, and even though it was frustrating as hell to play, people really seemed to enjoy it. Okay, and in reality, last week's stream was more of like a build-up stream because people were basically telling me that the better assault rifle in the game is the KN-57, and it actually makes a significant difference once you unlock it. Like, things get way better in the multiplayer, and I hadn't unlocked it yet. I'm still using this Rampart gun or whatever, which people actually told me last week is not very good. It has big recoil, but it's the best gun until you get the KN-57. So it looks like today, after, a little bit, I should level up. I think I only need like 3 more levels, and then I actually unlock this KN-57. So hopefully today I'll be able to unlock it, and we'll be able to continue, and everything will be good. Alright, hopefully. Let's see what happens. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to do the Nuketown playlist like I did last week, because they removed it, which sucks. I would have loved to do more just Nuketown. But they took it out of its own playlist rotation. Like, it is in there, but it's mixed in with other maps. So it looks like I'm just gonna have to do some kind of like a medley of gameplay or whatever, and see how stuff goes today. Okay, so today will be all multiplayer in Call of Duty. What game modes will I be playing? Probably the more traditional ones that I like domination, regular team deathmatch, kill confirmed, stuff like that. Eventually, will I do other stuff like capture the flag or search and destroy? I don't know. We'll see how it goes today. Okay. But that's it. I wanted to break it up. I wanted to do some different stuff. I've been playing a lot of Spyro recently, and I wanted to do some variety here for you. Okay, tomorrow will be the continuation of Spyro 3, by the way, and then tomorrow night I'll be doing my Dragon Quest 11 stream, which should be pretty fun. Looking forward to that since the post game's been so interesting, and we actually have had some pretty significant positive progress in that game the last time that I played it. Okay. Then on Monday, it's going to be a major stream of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, followed by Blackout, which I have not played now in about 2 weeks. The Battle Royale mode of Black Ops 4. I'll finally be going back to that Monday night. And then on Tuesday, we've got the new release, right? Dragon Quest. Darksiders 3 is coming out on Tuesday. So I'll be doing Darksiders 3, the premiere, on Tuesday, and we'll see after how many years away from this franchise. I mean, a lot, A lot is going on with Darksiders 3, including the game developer going out of business, and then being bought out by a new company, and that new company taking up the publishing reins and all of that. So we'll see. We'll see how stuff goes, on Tuesday when Darksiders 3 comes out. Okay? All right, so there you go. That's the rough schedule for the next few days. Hope you guys and gals will join me for all the fun. By the way, if you were not here yesterday, all of my Christmas decorations are now in full effect, as I will now show you. Take a look at the office. Pretty festive looking, right? We've got tons of Christmas lights behind me. We've got nice stockings hanging. We've got beautiful garland here. And then we've got Cookie, the Christmas pooch, who'll be joining us for this holiday season here on stream every single day. Okay, our new mascot for the holiday season. Pretty neat. I like it. Actually looks a little bit better than it did last year, in my opinion. I shout out to Kat, who helped me set this up a couple days ago. And I hope you guys will get into the festive spirit around here. Also, for anyone who tips, if you tip me during this holiday season and the notification pops up, it's going to be a special Christmas notification for tips coming in. Okay, pretty cool, right? And I actually got word that perhaps I may be getting a special holiday-themed Cheers animation as well. No guarantees on that, but someone said they may be working on something for me. That would be pretty neat, too, if we got that, right? Okay. I should dim the lights, as Massive Steak. Can't. There's no way to dim these Christmas lights. Christmas lights are one setting. So, it is what it is. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I'm getting into the festive mood. I hope that you guys are too. And, you know, the big build-up now, we're starting. FYI, some events that will be coming up shortly. First of all, there will be an Indies Marathon that I'm going to do the first week of December. I've decided that's when I'm going to do it. The first week of December, one of those days, is going to be an Indies Marathon when I play a variety of indie games. This was a previous goal that we had hit, and it just wasn't ever really the right time to do it until about now. Now things are finally starting to slow down in the realm of the new releases that I can finally squeeze it in and do it. So that's going to be in early December. Then in later December, right around or before Christmas, I'm going to be doing a holiday gaming marathon where I'll be dressing up in festive attire. I'll be drinking, and I'll be playing a wide variety of games on the stream. If you would like to be a part of that event, okay, and you would like to, oh, I see, Master Steak was saying, no, dim the lights in the room so the Christmas lights glow better behind me. I could, but then you won't be able to see my face. I mean, I'm okay with that. Hold on. There, I turned down the lights in my room, so we'll see how this looks. I don't know how different this will look. Yeah, I just turned down the lights a little bit. It looks the same. It looks exactly the same. There's really not much. I guess I'll leave it on this level for now. We'll see how it looks over the course of today. Okay, but anyway. So, with this holiday event coming up, if you would like to be able to nominate and vote on the games that I'll be playing during this Christmas gaming day, you can do so by pledging to my Patreon this month at patreon.com/darksidephil. If you pledge $5 or more, okay, you'll be nominating and then voting on said games. And I'm leaving it wide open. It could be anything. It could be a fighting game. It could be a first-person shooter. It could be a Dark Souls-esque game. It could be an RPG. It could be something that's random online. Maybe by then Red Dead's online play will be out. Who knows, right? So, yeah. Well, I'm leaving it open purposely to see what people nominate for this fun Christmas event, and I'm looking forward to it. But just FYI, guys. You do need to pledge by the end of this month, so you've got about 6 days left to pledge to my Patreon to get in on that event, okay? By the way, I will also be doing a special Christmas edition of DSP Tries It, and I've already got the product lined up. I'm already excited for it. It's going to be pretty good, so that's going to be coming out at the same time as that Christmas event. I'll be releasing it and then releasing it on YouTube as well, okay? All right, everybody. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's really anything else to talk about. Not really. So what we'll do, maybe do some very brief plugs here, and then give shout-outs to those of you who have contributed, and then get started. Okay, so thank you guys so much for your support. If you did not see on Thanksgiving Day the special video that I put out regarding my current situation, I recommend you do watch it on DSPGaming. It is live, fair for you to watch. Your support is definitely needed and appreciated, and we're going to see how things go. That being said, if you would like to aid me in continuing to be able to do what I love, daily gaming live streams, on-demand videos on YouTube, all the major improvements I've made in the last year, including the length of my videos on YouTube, the more positive and drama-free streams, etc. Okay? Please consider contributing in order to aid those efforts, all right? Many ways you could contribute. I've already mentioned Patreon. By the way, there's also a Teespring store where I sell merchandise. I've got both my 10th anniversary line of product as well as a special holiday line of products up over there. Give it a look, teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. And just so you guys know, FYI, if you want to get something from my Teespring store in time for Christmas, you need to order soon. Because Teespring is a made-to-order business, meaning anything you order from Teespring is not already ready to go and ship. It is, they don't start processing until you place your order. So typically that takes a little bit of time. And, of course, then on top of that, they have to ship it to you. So just a forewarning, don't think, I can order something, a week before Christmas and I'm going to get it in time. You're not, okay? Just FYI. So give it a look. Thanks to anyone who gets something from my Teespring. Now, for those of you who are here live on the stream, you know that if you cheer, sub, or tip, I will give you a shout-out. Now, keep in mind that today is a multiplayer stream of Call of Duty, and therefore, it'll be a little bit harder for me to give you a reaction on the fly. So it is so action-based, but I will actively go out of my way here in order to give you credit for your contributions, okay? Please, if you are looking to either if you are looking to get a shout out for your contribution today, please stay positive and don't bring in insults, don't bring in negative detractor memes, don't bring in any references to other streamers in a negative light, no insults, no bringing up drama, no bringing up topics like religion or politics that'll divide the stream. In general, the reason I have these rules is because this stream is supposed to be a chill place where you can come and hang out and have fun, watch my honest reactions to the games that I play as I hang out, and, you know, just being said, you know, a positive atmosphere, drama-free, allows us to all escape the world, you know? Instead of worrying about all that real-life shit that we're dealing with every single day, come into my streams, hang out, have fun, be chill, and relax, right? And have a few laughs at my expense if, you know, something goes wrong, or, you know, likewise, laugh with me if something funny happens in a game. See what I mean? So all that being said, thanks, guys, for all your positivity and fun, all right? Now, if you would like to see a fun thank you animation play on the stream, you can do that if you either cheer 50 bits or more, 100 bits or more in a single cheer. This is a change that I instituted the past couple of days, and I'll talk about that in a moment. So 100 bits or more in a single cheer, $5 or more in a single tip, or if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button that appears afterwards, all right? If you do any of those things, I will give you a thank you animation to play on the stream to give you extra recognition for those contributions. Now, I just mentioned that the cheering threshold has increased. I'll explain why right now. Right now, guys, if you do want to cheer, it's a 50-bit minimum on the stream. And if you want to get that fun thank you animation to play, it's 100 bits. Why did I do this? It's very simple, because we had a few trolls over the last week and a half who had found a way around all of our moderation. And what I mean by that is trolls were making new accounts on Twitch with insulting names and very insulting messages, and they were doing little quarter cheers, you know, 25-bit cheer, 25-bit cheer, 25-bit cheer, and that was basically surpassing and going around all those things we had put in place to stop the trolling. So we had followers-only mode, something, you know, even sub-only mode. It gets past all of that and still displays their negative messages. And I got dozens of complaints from stream chatters, stream viewers, and also, you know, my mods themselves came to me collectively and said, listen, Phil, you know, we got to do something, because at this point it's out of control. They're doing it on, you know, they're basically coming in and spending 100 bits and getting 4 or 5 troll messages out of it, and it's spamming the hell out of the stream chat, and people are complaining. What do we do? And I said, well, essentially, the only thing we can really do is up the bits threshold, and what this will do, at the very least, it'll cut down by half. You know what I mean? In reality, guys, I made this change yesterday. It actually worked even better than I had anticipated. Number one, it didn't deter anyone from cheering. Anyone who wanted to cheer still did, with no problems. The cheering that did come through was a lot more meaningful. And on top of all that, we only had 2 troll cheer messages the entire day. So that's like really cutting back on it. So it actually worked out pretty well, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's why I did it. And apologies to anyone who maybe, you know, this upsets you. You know, it happens. If you remember when I first came back to Twitch and turned on cheering within, you know, a month, I had to change this once because of the trolling. Now it looks like we have to do it again. And I'm sure over time, maybe changes again will happen. We'll see. But for now, I think this is a good change, and it seems to be working. So there you go. All right, so all that being said, thank you guys for all of your support, okay? As you guys can also see at the top of your screens, we got a Stream Stats leaderboard. If you become the top cheerer or top tipper of the day, I will get you up on said leaderboard to get some credit. And as you guys can also see, we've got a running tally of the top cheerers of the week, and that is going to end soon, because actually it's overnight on Sunday nights that it resets. So what I will do right now before... Well, actually, you know what? I'll do it after we do shoutouts, because once I do shoutouts, this leaderboard might change. But I will be giving credit to the top cheerers of the week in a moment as well, all right? Subscribing to my channel gets you many benefits, including all the fun emotes that we've added over the past few months. In addition to that, you get the cool chat crown badge, different various crowns that were newly redesigned just recently. People really like the new redesigns to show how long you've been an ongoing supporter. And in addition to that, if you are a paid sub, not a Twitch Prime sub, but a paid sub, you actually don't have to watch advertisements when I take ad breaks. So many benefits to being a sub. Just throwing that out there. Okay. And if you are interested in tipping me, as I just mentioned, if you do tipping today, if you tip me $5 or more, you'll get a fun animation on the stream. If you're interested in doing that, it helps me out tremendously, and it's a way to support without having to go through the Amazon or Twitch methods of cheering or subbing, you could do so. If you look below the stream, there's a tip jar button you can click on, or you could just type !tip into the stream chat, and that will basically allow you to get to the tips page and leave me a tip. And you can either be anonymous or leave a message, depending on if you want credit for it, all right? So thank you guys very much for all of your support. All right. It is now time to do shout-outs for all of your contributions. Thank you, everyone. First of all, overnight, Blitzworks. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, Blitzworks, for that overnight sub. I appreciate, or excuse me, yeah, overnight sub. I appreciate that very much. As the stream was starting up today, Ponage101 tipped me $10 and said, hey, Phil, hang in there. You got my support. Thank you very much, Ponage101, for that contribution. Let's go ahead and get you up on the leaderboard. Actually, there's a underscore there. There we go. First tipper of the day. Thank you very much, Ponage. I appreciate that contribution. Miss Greenstuff did a 100-bit cheer and said, I'm ready for some server issues once again in Call of Duty multiplayer. Yeah. If you remember, last time I played, last week, it was hit or miss. Sometimes it was quite good, and other times the connection was quite bad. With teleporting characters, people killing me instantly with no explanation, even though I shot them 5 times first. It's the typical Call of Duty server issues. It was actually funny because people explained that apparently in the beta, Treyarch had better settings on the servers, basically to fool people into thinking that the game was much better than it is. Then when the final retail version released, they put out the shitty server settings again, and now everyone's lagging. Isn't that delightful? I mean, this is pretty much what you expect when you play Call of Duty every year. It's just not very good. I'm sorry, but last year, that was my main complaint about Call of Duty World War II, is that the gameplay was good, but the servers were bad. And it looks like it's more of the same this year. But it is what it is, I guess. You get used to it. All right, shout out to Stinkin' Burrows, who did a 300-bit cheer. That gets him up on the leaderboard as the top cheerer today so far. Let's get him up there. Thank you very much, Stinkin' Burrows, for your support. Much appreciated. I completely misclicked. There we go. I was clicking on the wrong thing. All right, Miss Greenstuff cheered again. Said, I hope you have fun with Cat setting up the Christmas tree. Thank you very much. We are looking forward to it. Like I said, we love it, and we did it last year together during one of her visits. You know, this was before we were living together. And it was a lot of fun, but it was kind of bittersweet because she only was here for a few days to see it. And then, you know, she went back to her old home, and it sucked because I was, like, here with the tree all month. And as much as I love Christmas, it was kind of sad because I was like, man, we set this up, and now we can't share it together. Complete polar opposite this year. We get to set up the tree together and enjoy it every single night. Very excited for that. Okay. Real Talk Game Sucks cheered. Said, did you see the new Assassin's Creed mobile game that some reviewers are saying is better than Assassin's Creed Odyssey? No, I've not played it. Kat, I believe, did actually download it, but I don't know if she played it. But I will have to ask her about it. Now, if you're telling me that people are saying it's good, I'll probably recommend it to her, because every once in a while she looks for a new mobile game to play, and maybe that'll be something fun, because she loves Assassin's Creed. I'll have to tell her. People are recommending it. All right. I got a $2 tip from someone named Mandingo. He says, saw your State of the Channel video. It sucks. Hope this helps. As a short-term fix, can you issue copyright strikes against detractor videos? No. It doesn't do anything. Basically, YouTube's copyright system is a complete waste of fucking time. And allow me to explain why in as brief terms. The way it works is, even if someone has legitimately stolen your content, if someone has actually just ripped your video raw and uploaded it to their own channel, didn't even do anything like commentary or anything over it, they could literally just rip your video, upload it to their own channel. All that happens if you issue a copyright complaint against it is that it gets taken down and they receive a copyright strike if YouTube reviews it and finds that this is an offense. All that person then has to do is dispute the claim and say, oh, no, that's bullshit. I don't believe this is correct. And basically, YouTube will reinstate everything. They'll reinstate the video. They'll take away the copyright strike. Then they'll go back to you and say, oh, well, if you really want this to stick, you have to sue them. And that's not me exaggerating. That's actually how YouTube's copyright system works. They tell you if you want a video actually taken down, you have to sue this person. So basically, it's completely worthless. There's no point to doing their copyright system at all. It never has done anything effective whatsoever. If anything, it's just a temporary trolling system, but it doesn't actually effectively do anything for anybody. The only people who can actually enforce their copyright on YouTube are people with big money to sue other people, which I don't have. So, no, that would not work at all. Plus, let's face it, so many people steal my shit on a daily basis to do malicious things with it. I mean, I'd have to be a millionaire in order to even try to enforce it. It's not worth it. Okay, Eternal Napalm has resubbed for the 10th month in a row. Thank you very much, Eternal Napalm, for 10 months of support. And he says, have you ever considered going back and playing through Nier Automata for a second or third time? When I did, the game shot up into one of my favorite games of all time. No lie, dude, it's mind-blowing. People wanted me to, but at the time when I was playing the game, interest had already waned after the first playthrough, and people were asking me to play other stuff, so I did. And even though Nier Automata has always been an option for me to go back and play, it never seems to win. Like, for example, Patron's Choice playthroughs, a lot of people nominate it, it never wins. When I do polls, what would you guys like to see me play? It never really gets up there. You see what I mean? Like, even though there's obviously some interest to see me go back and redo it, I don't think the game had enough mainstream appeal for me to ever go back and significantly sink more time into it to see other runs through it. And I hate to say it, I do feel that the game's design hurt it. If they had just made it one ongoing narrative playthrough instead of replaying the game, you know, 3-4 times. And listen, I understand that when you do replay the game, it changes significantly. I'm not saying that replaying it is the same thing. I know it's not. But I think the way that they split it up ends up making it a more of a deterrent for someone like me, a live streamer. Because people immediately think, oh, so you're telling me, you're telling me that in order to see the whole game, I have to play it 4 times, but it's like, it's repetitive. Well, I don't want to do that then. You see what I mean? So I kind of get that. I do. I kind of understand that. And I can definitely understand why it's a deterrent for many people. But at the same time, like, I know it's not the same. You know what I mean? Like, I know for a fact that it's not the same content again. And it is a little frustrating because I would have liked to see the whole plot of the game and everything, but I definitely don't want to replay it and have to redo certain things again with a different character or whatever in order to see it. Plus, let's face it, it was a deterrent. After I beaten the game once, people were like, okay, that's it, it's done, move on. And then I was like, well, wait, I didn't see it all? No, I actually hadn't seen all the game. But I guess, again, it is what it is. That's how they decided to design the game. And, it's really not much else to say. That's why I never went back to it. Will I eventually go back to it? It's never out of the question. I always say that. Like, I never say no. But if anyone actually really actively wanted to see me go back and play it, you would think that they would ask for it, or it would be in a Patron's Choice poll. You know what I mean? And it never is. So, so I don't know what to tell you there. All right, thank you, Insomniatic Me, who did 100-bit cheers in Morning Phil. Thank you very much, Insomniatic Me. I appreciate that. And Two-Bar King also did 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Two-Bar King. I appreciate that. Okay, by the way, I'm done now with Care Bear Killer. I really am. They basically, this person in stream chat, and I'm not trying to be negative or nothing, but this person literally contradicts the stuff I say on a daily basis and is very, very negative in the stream chat all the time. Now they're trying to tell me I'm a 10-year YouTuber. I have had more experience with copyright than anyone else. All right. I have worked with multiple MCNs. I've worked directly with YouTube, telling me I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to copyright. Goodbye. That's it. That's the last straw. That really is it. Like, you're going to tell me, the person who's dealt with this kind of abuse and dealt directly with YouTube and 2 different MCNs over the years, that I don't know what I'm talking about. You can now take a step outside the chat, and we don't need to see you anymore. That's it. I'm done. That's it. You're going to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm spreading misinformation in my own stream chat, and your negative influence on the stream chat every day, and you think I'm going to let you get away with it? Good night. Good night and good luck. Anyway, let's get back to what we were talking about. Thank you to Insomniatic Meat for the 100-bit cheer. I appreciate that. And also to Two-Bar King, who did a 100-bit cheer. I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. Murdoch, what's going on, man? Murdoch also just did a 250-bit cheer and said, hey, Phil, how are you today? I'm doing good. Today I'm in a very festive mood. In fact, let's get rid of this now. I'm in a very festive mood with these new decorations up. The Christmas tree's going up today, I'm in a really good mood. I'm excited. Actually, Kat's making a new kind of soup today for dinner that's going to be really good. So everything is, good, good stuff, good vibes around here. And I hope that the fact that I'm playing Call of Duty doesn't ruin that. Because, you know, Call of Duty ain't so good this year, in my opinion. But I guess we'll see, okay? Alright. So I guess that's it. I guess now, guys, like I promised you, I will give a shout-outs to the top 10 cheerers of the week, since we've only got, like, 2 more days to do so before that resets. Okay, so, thank you to the top 10 cheerers of this week. Here we go. In 10th place, we've got DJ Runo. In 9th place, Judge Drew. In 8th place, Tantamounter. In 7th place, Miss Green Stuff. In 6th place, Kipper Red. In 5th place, Infinite 55. In 4th place, Golden Colts. In 3rd place, Straight Cash Homie. In 2nd place, Gamer Stevie. And in 1st place for this week, Stinkin' Burrows. Thank you guys very much for all of your contributions so far this week. You know, we're still not done. You know, like I said, it resets Sunday night. But that's the status so far. Also, thank you to Insomniatic Meat for a 100-bit cheer. Again, another one. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh my God, excuse me. In addition to that, oh no, hold on. No, Kat's actually going to be making us chicken tortilla soup. Chicken tortilla soup. It's more of like a Mexican style chicken soup. We've had, you know what it is? We've had it at restaurants before, and it was really good. So now we're going to try to make our own take on it, like our own version of it, and see how it turns out. So, okay. Oh, and somebody on me says he's trying to make the top 10. Did he? Maybe he did. Hold on. Hold on. I'll tell you. Yeah, Insomniatic Meat actually kicked DJ Runo out of 10th place and actually became 10th place in the cheering leaderboard now. So congrats to Insomniatic Meat. He says that's what I was trying to do, and it worked. So good job. Miss Green Stuff also just did a 165-bit cheer. Thank you, Miss Green Stuff. You're still in 7th place. Okay, so that's it for the pre-stream, guys. A short one today. Let's jump into Call of Duty. Let's see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to go today. What I like about the holiday season is that we do get new multiplayer games that come out, and I can just do streams like this where it's not serious. It's not an ongoing narrative. It's not anything super important. I can just dick around, and whether it's, you know, whether I win or not, I'm going to rage and I'm still also going to have fun moments, and you guys are probably going to enjoy it, right? And we're going to have interaction, too. That's the cool thing about these streams. It's a little bit different than my typical ongoing gameplay narrative stream. You know what I mean? All right, let's do it, guys. Let's jump in to Call of Duty.